Hey Doug, it's James. I wanted to just share the two new reports that we made for you. I know you're busy, so I thought putting together a little video would help. So here we go. Okay, we created two reports. I put them up on your site for you to use. Again, these are just testing reports right now. They're they're ready, but we need you to either approve or request changes, whatever the case may be. So we have a year-to-date profit and loss per meal. I'll run both at the same time. Okay, once these come up. Okay, so here's the profit and loss per meal report year-to-date. This is the what I consider the district level report, if you will, one that you would use to run or a supervisor, whoever. Here you have the year-to-date and the current closed month. Okay, so the last closed month of the year. Okay, because it's February 22nd, January shows up. Once March comes along, February would show up. Okay, however, you always have the ability to change to a different month, or you can choose all. All brings up all months, but it's such a large report. We did this on purpose for printing. Okay, if you wanted to print this, it prints nicely with the year to date and the current closed month. Okay, basically you have your year to date information, previous year, current year. Pretty self-explanatory here. Sorry, you have your January meal equivalents. We stuck that in there thinking you might like that. And then of course you have your current month or current closed month, January, and the previous year, January, and the current year. Okay, so you have historical information as well as up-to-date information. You also have a link to each high school, or excuse me, to each school that'll bring you to the site level report. Okay, and the site level report, when you run it through this report, only brings up that one school. However, we also gave you a link for the site report if you want a supervisor or you want to print this for all the schools at one time. You can run it through here. All schools will be populated, you print it, and then you can distribute it how you want. Okay, so there's choices. Or you can have your managers log in to the system and run this report themselves. Again, that's completely up to you. You do get logins with the system for your managers, whether you use them or not. So that's a choice up to you. Okay, so I'll go to the site level report. Now this one we definitely need to, tweak a little bit. We have to decide if we want to just have just the last closed month plus the previous year's month, same previous year, same month, show up on the report, because when you print this, it's quite large. Okay, it doesn't print onto one page, it prints to 2 pages. However, you can change that with the selection here. You can choose a specific month just to look at, or all is the default right now, but that will change based on how you want us to finish the report. So I'm just going to choose January here. Now the sites here are not selected. I will have that changed as well to represent all. They'll be checked automatically. So when you do run the report, it will run for all schools, and then when we decide what to display. Okay, so let me run this. Okay, now that the report is up, you see it's just January. Again, envisioning you can have year-to-date, January, and then if you wanted historical, you can have January from last year show up. So you can have previous year, same month show up on the report, just to give an idea of how you were doing from this year to last year. Okay, so this report can be printed. If you print it now, of course, it will be a single page for all schools. I'll just open this up real quick. Okay, so here you have, let me just adjust this a little so you can see it. Okay, so here you have 46 pages, all schools. Okay, we go down through. And again, you can print it, hand it out in a meeting, or print one at a time, and you can have it a PDF and send it out, emailed out to each individual school. That's completely up to you. Okay. Also with the report, we closed all the sections. You know, we have a summary section here for you, gives you the information you're looking for as far as total revenue per meal equivalent, expense per meal equivalent. And then you have your income section, your payroll section, and expense. We closed it on purpose just to give you the the column headers, or the totals, if you will. But you can always open it by clicking on the little plus sign, and it'll open it up and it will display everything that goes under total income, total payroll, so on and so forth. So all of your expense information as well as your income information is there. It's just going to be your choice. You could tell us keep it open or keep it closed. Completely up to you. And when you print it, it could be closed or it can be open. If you keep it opened, again, you'll have 2 pages per school because it's such a long report. But again, that's up to you. And again, I would want you to look at it and give us your feedback, so on and so forth. That's pretty much it. Again, there's a choice on here. You can run year to date and then run the site level report right through there, one school at a time. Or if you're looking to print this for every school for distribution, you can click on the site report here and it'll bring up all schools at one time. I know you're very busy, but if you have some, a particular time and day that you'd like to discuss this in more detail, please give me a call or email me. Let me know when you're available. Plus, we really would need some information for the report. Current, all of the current months, plus if you can do previous year, all of this would be filled in, and it would look much nicer with all the data filled in. Okay, that's it for now. Any questions, give me a call. Talk to you soon. Thanks, Doug.